The thing about Vermont is you live amidst all the beauty that people in the cities work so hard to get to.
So essentially, we're working to solve problems. We care about the environment, and the opportunity here is to be part of the solution and to design for the future that we want to see.
Green means more than just an idea here. It's part of business. It's part of, it's part of life. It's kind of in the water. It's part of business groups. It's part of education. It's part of the innovation economy. And you just feel you're in really good company here.
One thing economic research has told us for a long, long time, education increases productivity, productivity increases wages. And we find it here in green jobs, where on average, green jobs pay $4 more than all other occupations across the Vermont economy. My name is Matt Barowitz. I'm Economic and Labor Market Information Chief for the Vermont Department of Labor. In my world, I don't look at things as the regular economy versus the green economy. I look at the greening of the economy, where these are skills that are being rolled into jobs that already exist in the current marketplace. When you look at it by industry, you find high concentrations of employment related to green in manufacturing and in construction, as well as business and professional and technical services.
My name is Anna Grady. I'm the Director of Human Resources at Renewable Energy Systems here in Heinsberg, Vermont. We are a 30-year-old company, and we've been in the business of wind industry for a long, long time. Our products are in about over 160 countries all over the world. So they're in remote places like Fiji and Guam, to Romania, to South Africa, to Rio, all over the world, really. I think everybody who steps foot in this building is pretty blown away by the way it looks, the way it feels, the open spaces, the green plants throughout. It's a very hospitable work environment that is very welcoming and fuels great teamwork and collaboration among all the employees who work here. That passion really comes through. I've heard so many times, I want to make a difference in the work that I do. I want the work that I'm doing to have some end goal that will make a difference for my generation or the generations ahead of us. And I also think combined with that passion is we look for very strong work ethic, hardworking, not afraid to take initiative, and because we're small and we've got some major challenges in this industry to really stay ahead of the curve and develop really excellent products with high quality that are going to meet the needs of our customers, and also develop new products that our customers don't even know they need.
I'm Richard Travers. I'm president and founder of Free Air Refrigeration, and we are a green commercial refrigeration manufacturer. And I designed our products, invented them, and help sell them now. Basically, it's a green refrigeration product that focuses on saving electrical energy by making all the different components that go into a refrigeration system run as little as possible. Our biggest claim to fame is to bring in outside air during the wintertime whenever it's cold enough to take over from the compressor and save a lot of energy that way. It's very satisfying to work on something that is saving energy and saving carbon from going into the atmosphere. Any kind of energy conservation is good for the planet. With the advances in communications, it's possible to do business here and communicate with anybody, anywhere, at any time. Just yesterday I was snowshoeing on top of the mountain. Got a call from an installer in downtown Chicago. And I helped him out with one of his problems, and he had no idea that I wasn't sitting in my office trying to figure out how to negotiate the commute home to avoid rush hour. Vermont is incredibly fertile ground for green businesses. The population is well educated and interested in all things natural.
My name is David Ellis. I'm the Purchasing and Supply Chain Manager at Butternut Mountain Farm. We're primarily a maple syrup packer and producer. We do have a farm in Johnson where we make maple syrup, and we've got a retail store in Johnson as well. It's also pretty cool to be part of what I think of as just the general working landscape of Vermont, to be, part of, a long tradition. I think the person that flourishes here is somebody that is interested in coming into a small company that wants to work in a team environment, that is a good communicator, that's not afraid to speak up, that is going to show up every day and work hard and and just try their best to continue to push things forward. We try to incorporate what are commonly known as green aspects into kind of everything we do. It's part of our goal around sustainability to have flat or declining usage of energy, of waste, of water, year over year. To be as fortunate as I've been to work at a company like Butternut Mountain Farm, where you've got owners who are interested in taking care of the employees, making sure people have got the coverage that they need, the benefits that they need, and providing a wage that people can live on. That speaks to how a lot of Vermont businesses try to be as best they can.
My name is Diantha Corzin. I'm an associate here at Truex Collins Architecture and Interior Design. All of our projects have green elements to them. We encourage materials that are locally sourced as much as possible. We always look at the site and think about what environmental impacts a new building is going to have on the environment. It's part of the belief of the people that work here. We know that when we build, that we are taking resources and potentially we're going to be using lots of energy. So we want to do that in the best way possible, the most responsible way possible. And if we create beautiful buildings, that they will endure and then people will want to be there, and so they'll last over a long period of time. And so that's part of sustainability too. One project that we worked on is called International School of Sofia. It's a K through 12 international project that's located in Sofia, Bulgaria. We just completed that in September 2012, and we recently received LEED Gold certification. I think in general, architects are a pretty, socially responsible bunch, so I think that helps. Here, we're definitely looking for a creative person, somebody that's a really hard worker, interested, in green design, and basically can get along with other people. That's also very important to us. It's a very large responsibility, I think, to be an architect, or at least an active architect. And I think, again, I think in the 21st century, our role is very important.
I'm Randy George, and our business is Red Hen Baking Company, and my wife Eliza Kane and I own the business. We started in September of '99, so it's been a little over 14 years. We bake certified organic breads 7 days a week and deliver them all around the state, and get around most of the state and a little bit of New Hampshire. The real main motivation for me was that as a baker, it's very unusual to have any direct connection to your primary ingredient. I want to be able to present people with food that I believe in, that isn't pulling the wool over people's eyes in any way. And of course, when you feel that way, and those who make it feel that way, who are coming in and baking bread here 40 hours a week, every week, I think when they feel good about what they're producing and where it all comes from, yeah, that shows. Vermont really is a pretty special place. I have worked in bakeries in Seattle and Portland, Oregon, and Maine, and I've never seen the kind of support that we've seen right from day one. The kind of customer enthusiasm that has kept us going and kept us growing and allowed us to be what we are today is is just astounding. Everyone probably has a different definition of wealthy. You know, I've supported my family for 14 years with my own business. We just built a new house. It's a modest house, but it's everything we want. You know, we did that from the income that the business provides us, nothing else.
I think the Vermonters and the climate that Vermont exudes is really one of innovation. I think it's a terrific place for an incubator of new, smaller projects and technology to try it out and see if it works.
You've just got so many opportunities to be out in this if you enjoy the outdoors, and yet at the same time there are a lot of really smart people doing neat things in these tiny places that you never even think about.
I think we're fortunate that we can be here in Vermont. We can be in a beautiful place to work and to do quality architecture, work that's sustainable, that is beautiful in a remote place where we can go play in the mountains. We're really very fortunate.
You come in and it smells like maple syrup every morning when I walk into work, you know, you gotta love that. Maple is fun.